Welcome back, everyone, to this edition of Try Hard Race with me, Will KTV. They say, he does the best he can with what he's got, which in my case is not a lot of talent, but it is a whole lot of racing off. No, not racing off. What am I actually doing? Whole lot of not knowing what I'm doing. I'm going to the Grand Prix. I was looking ahead last game. Wow, that was a loud noise. Is that loud for all of you? I'm gonna listen to the playback here. Yeah, that seemed a little bit too dramatic. All right, I'm starting near the back, in the back, far back. I'm starting very far back, but that's okay. I still have a chance of catching up. My goal is to beat Jay Ruida. I think it's Jose something Ruida. And if I meet that goal, what do I get? I don't know. My team will be happy with me. What do I get for my team being happy with me? I don't know. All I care about is getting a driver's championship, and I'll probably do two. I'm pretty sure I've decided that I'm going to do two seasons with each motorcycle level. So 2 seasons with MotoGP or Moto3, 2 with Moto2. And I mentioned there's a bug that after a while the announcer's voice goes away. Which, it's a bug, but is it maybe a feature? It isn't like, oh, I never even noticed, but I'm supposed to hide them like that. Team objectives, race top 15, new horizon of glory, J. Brew. Number 99, Snipers team's new objective have galvanized our cage, beaten standing rivals such as Jay Ruida in a race will confirm the good form shown. Okay, so I get some points for finishing 15th, and then more points if I beat Jay Ruida in the race. I should finish top 15. Hopefully, I'll beat Jay Ruida, who will finish 16th. Okay. So I have to pay attention to where that guy is. I assume guy, because I think they're all guys other than my rider. I am starting in last. Okay. Well, I have auto start turned on, so I don't have to release the clutch, which means I can usually get off to a pretty good start here. Because I am playing full of fun. The full career, probably 6 seasons more if I don't win a championship. And so the full career, but a fun career because I'm playing arcade mode. Yeah, and all those people that I passed on the starting line, yeah, they're all past me now. Every single one of them. This is supposed to be the adaptive AI. I swear if I have to, I'll just do a manual AI and turn it down. I wish I could figure out what AI the adaptive is using now, but they don't tell you. If you go to a manual AI, it automatically loses all the memory that they had of how to adapt to you. But I had this bad feeling that the adaptive AI is adapting to my best play and not my current play. And so the expectation is I'll never get worse than my best, which of course is ridiculous. Maybe on a particular course I can do really well against the AI, and so I finished really high against the AI. But now they are like, oh, well, you finished really high. You must be this good. We're not going to lower the difficulty level because then that would allow for sandbagging. We wouldn't allow for sandbagging, do we? And the answer is yes, we do. It's not sandbagging, it's the fact that I'm not as good as I was during that one race. Anyway, we'll see how I do. It does look like maybe they're easing off a little bit on the second lap than they did on the first. It's probably not that I'm doing better. I do like the adaptive IA. I know the adaptive AI in F1 is kind of predictable, I guess, and it's sort of the same here, what I saw, where, you know, they'll get out in front of you on the first few laps, and then they'll give you a chance to catch up with a few laps to go, and then they'll, you know, let you pass them, and like the second to last lap, and then in the last lap they'll board on so that you get the experience of having to catch them and the experience of having to hold them off. No penalty. Oh. Which is cool, but if I could find a steady AI that I could play against, I might prefer that. And I wish I could look up somewhere, okay, what level do they think you are now? Because there's difficulty levels from 20 to 100, and I've mentioned this before. It'd be nice if, I talk a lot, I have mentioned pretty much everything before. I wish I could look up what level are they currently playing at. It's adaptive level, but they're adapting to what level do they think I am. So maybe, according to the adaptive AI, they think I'm at level 42 or something. Well, then I could look and see, well, they're a little bit difficult for me. Let me play against the AI, but I'll turn it down to 35 or something and see how I do. But I can't do that. All I can do is change the number to something, guess, or investigate myself, and then have the AI not be adjustable anymore. And I thought the adjustable AI would be good because it is fun to you know, catch up and then have them pull ahead and then, you know, try to catch up and then try to hold them off. It makes for fun races. But if I could dial in the exact AI that's appropriate for me, that would also make for fun races. The exact AI difficulty for me. Anyway. We'll see what happens. If it turns out that they have now assumed my strength is so good that I can't win another, can't hold and win the championship, then I will be forced during the second season to actually play against a stable lower AI. I'll have no idea what it is though, which means in the first season I'll have to guess. I know 20 was way too easy, so I would just have to guess and then manually adjust it from there. Either that or play an awful lot of out-of-career Grand Prix races and just, you know, try every level until I think that all 81 levels until I figure out what is the right level for me. And of course I'm not going to do that. That requires work. And I don't like work. I'm done with work. I play games for a living now. However poorly I play them, and well, I mean, I get no real money for it either. So this is my hobby. This is how I keep myself busy in my retirement, by running at the mouth and playing video games poorly. Oh, I did a quick search to see if I had a chat, and I missed that turn. was a very poor way of taking that turn. Where am I? 19th, huh? Not so great. Oh, very wide there. It wasn't me. I didn't knock him over this time. Or maybe I did. Nobody saw me, though. I'm trying to figure out, sometimes my driver will give a gesture, like a wave back when somebody falls over, and I don't know if it's a wave of like, sorry about that, my bad, or it's a wave of like, hey, get out of my way. And clues from the wall messages don't really help me. I think the rider, when I give a gesture, assumes that it's a wave of, yeah, the heck with you, get out of my way, you should have stayed out of my way, buddy, I'm waving you goodbye as I'm racing around the track. I don't know. I never looked into custom gestures. You can customize how the rider behaves, like, you know, how low do they put their knee or whatever, how much, you know, when they go around a turn or something like that. What does their celebration look like? Do they raise their arms at the finish line? Do they pump their fist? I don't know. I never even looked at the menu, so I don't know. None of that stuff I care about. Maybe they should have in-game currency you can earn so that you can buy, not that you can earn, maybe you can pay for MotoGP coins that will let you buy custom gestures, dances when you win. Not that any game would ever do something like that, something lame like that. Not mentioning any names. Too many. I used to play Rocket League horribly. I used to play Rocket League, and I used to be into watching the pros play Rocket League. And it used to be DLC. You had to pay for the game. There used to be DLC you could buy if you wanted new cars or something. I don't know if they have that or not anymore. I think they went all into, oh, if you want a new car, you have to go to the marketplace to get it. So you have to spend money on coins that will let you go to the marketplace and buy a new car that's just like the other cars, but you know, it has a different look to it or something. I don't know. They sell these coins now. They went from a model of you just buy DLC to you buy virtual currency instead. So you're separated from the transaction, so it makes it easier to hide how much money you're actually spending. And yes, they went to a free-to-play model, which is horrible. Free-to-play games are horrible in general, because they have to make money somewhere, and they can't make it up front. They have to deceive you somehow to, you know, they have to trick you into spending more money. And the idea is, oh, well, but they're free to play, and if you don't want any of this stuff, you don't spend any money. So, haha, you win. But, no, more people than not are subject to psychological manipulation that allows them to, you know, spend money. Well, you know, maybe I talked about Minecraft last time. Minecraft does the same thing with their store. Well, you know, I'm just spending so many coins. I'm just buying so many coins. It's like $5 for 100 coins or something. But if I spend $10, I got 500 coins. So I'll just buy a bunch of coins because it's cheaper to buy more coins than fewer coins. So I'll just buy, you know, a value pack of coins. Well, now I got these coins. I spent, you know, $25 on the highest value coin pack. Well, I guess I gotta buy things for the coins now. Otherwise, I'm just wasting my money. Oh, I'm out of coins. Maybe I should buy... Oh, wait, this item cost me 5 more coins. I'm 5 coins short to get this item I wanted. Well, let's see. Let me go see how much 5 coins cost. Oh, I can't buy them in 5s. I need to buy them in 100s. Oh, but you know what? If I buy 500 instead of 100, I'll save a bunch of money. Okay, I'll buy the 2,000 coin pack because that's the best value. Okay, I got this item I wanted. Oh, and there's another item I want. And then, well, I got the coins. I better spend it. Oh, but again, imagine that. I'm 50 coins short. I have to go buy another coin pack and spend even more money. And I can't buy just 17 coins that I'm short. It is a scam. I remember when I was in the Minecraft community, there was a lot of complaining online about that. And I think they actually changed it so that you could buy things just for the, you could, if you were just short a number of coins, you could pay just, if you were buying something, you could just pay for that number of coins. Of course, you wouldn't get the best deal on the coins, which meant you had to, you would still be tempted to go buy more coin packs because they were cheaper, they were a better rate than what they would charge you for the 17 coins you were short. But at least then you didn't have to buy 10,000 coins if you were 17 coins short. You're still incented to, but you don't have to. But the other thing that the Minecraft store had that everybody complained about was, I mentioned 4J Software, and they're much superior organization. They sold DLC. You spent money to buy the game, their version of Minecraft. So they sold DLC. See, they're doing that to me. They let me in first for a short period of time. Now they pull ahead. Now they're going to try to let me catch up over the last couple laps. They sold DLC, but guess what? If you didn't like it, you could return it. You could try it out. They would have, you know, a limited time trial or whatever. And if it wasn't, you didn't like it, you get to play it for so long, you know, a trial version, you get to play with those skins or whatever for so long. And then you buy it if you played it for a while and you decide you like it. Now that also has some psychological manipulation. Oh, a free trial, those also have psychological manipulation to them. You get to play with it just long enough until you really get into it. And so then are you not going to buy it when you're really into it? But it's better than not giving you an opportunity to give your money back at all if you don't like it. You get to look at it and get to actually see what it's like for some period of time before you put money on it. But yeah, the Minecraft store, they finally gave you the option for developers could produce trial versions if they wanted to, but they still wouldn't give you your money back. But the individual developers could give you a trial version, make a trial version available. And of course nobody did, because they'll make money by just they'll make a lot more money by making a horrible product, make it look like it's a good product from the thumbnails, and then you buy it and then you're stuck with it. Why would they make a decent trial when that meant they'd have to actually make a decent product? So, and Microsoft was not curating any of the content. So there was horrible content out there. And the only way of knowing whether it was actually worth the money was to, on the grapevine, you know, go to some forum somewhere or wait until some, oh, look at that, see? Look at this, they're passing me on the last lap. What did I say? They'd let me pass them, and then they'd come back on the last lap and try to pass me. Suddenly they're faster than me. And this is the last turn. Last turn, I gotta make this a good one. I think this is the last turn. No, maybe that was just the long lap turn. Okay, am I there yet? Am I there yet? Makes for an exciting race. No, I went wide, I went wide, I went wide. I'm in a good position for this turn, though. Okay, now here's the last lap, and I got him right on me. No, 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 you stay away, you stay away. You stay away. You stay away. I'm going to take this turn, even if I have to cut it. Okay, last turn here. From 25th to 1st, 26th to 1st. The adaptive AI doesn't hate me yet. And where was Ruida? 3rd or 4th now, so I only had to finish 3rd or better. Jose Antonio Ruida. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that in Spanish accent from Spain, right? Jose Antonio Ruida. I tried to learn Spanish. Well, Latin American Spanish. I couldn't do it. All right. No, I'm not going to play it again. Erase all my progress. Ruida. And I gained a few points. I was 7 ahead. I gained 12 points on Mr. Ruida. Senor Ruida. And who cares about the team? Who cares about the team? Yay, celebration! Woohoo! Yeah, yeah. Do I want to watch any of this? You guys have seen this before, right? I've seen it before. All right. Rewards! Yes, I got both. I beat Ruida and I finished at least 10th? I thought it said 15th. Okay, 3,300 for finishing at least 10th in the race, even though I thought they said 15th. And extra objective was, oh, I got 250 just for winning. So what does the past give me? That's just reputation points at the end of the reputation cycle. Yeah, my reward points were reputation. So what are these? Okay, now at least I know it goes to remarkable. What's the progress bar at the bottom? RP. Isn't that reputation points? So is that a bonus? Those 3 up arrows, some kind of bonus to the reputation points? Like some kind of multiplier? I get 3 times the multiplier or something? I don't know what that means. But if I make it through, I end up with, ooh. Oh, now see, I get to pick a different one. I get to select to try to beat this person again, and I get prestige for that. I get 3 prestige points. Multiplier, maybe? Or I can finish in front of A. Fernandez in the standings. I get only 1 reputation point, but 3 development efficiency. Is that bike development? Or there's no help page for this I could find. Or I can get 2 reputation points and a better relationship with this guy. Well, why would I want a better relationship with anybody at the cost of either 2? He's not wearing green. If it was somebody in green, they have to either finish ahead of that guy in the standings, like finish the whole season, finish them in the standings. Again, is this for the rest of the season? Or finish ahead of them. Well, what are the standings now? Can I escape out of this and pick this later so I can go see what the standings are? No. I want to make an educated choice. I'd have to know where they are in the standings. Do I have a better chance of doing one or the other? I know that person's right behind me in the standings, so maybe I don't want to check that. But 1 reputation marker, 2 reputation markers, 3 reputation markers. Am I going to sacrifice a reputation marker for a relationship with that one person? No. So is it worth sacrificing 1 relationship marker? Is it worth sacrificing 2 reputation markers for 3 development efficiency? Is that bike development? If it's bike development, I don't care about that either. But it might be easier to beat this guy. I don't know what this means. It drives me crazy when I don't know, when I'm asked to make a decision without the information I need to make that decision. And I can't go back. The menu button doesn't work. I could exit the game. Maybe if I exited the game, but I have a feeling I wouldn't not get this choice again. I would get this choice again, but what would happen is I'd have to redo the race potentially. Well, I have enough reputation points to be invited by every other Moto2 team, and since I'm gonna or Moto3 team, since I'm probably gonna do Moto3 again, I'll pick this one because I don't care what my reputation is with that one person. My relationship is the one part. I think that's ridiculous. But development efficiency, I'm not sure what that does. If it's bike development, that's okay. Even though I'm not planning on keeping that bike, I'm hoping to move to a different team, but I might be stuck with this team. And now I'll try to look up, which I can't right now. I have to go back to the menu. So let's do this. Great victory for Arcade. They'll have to try to see what went wrong with the team so we can recover already at Phillips. Okay, right. Respond positively. Pleased with themselves. Great race, and I hope to put on a good show for the next one. It was a great win. I hope I'll spur on my opponents. I just don't want to be bored every Sunday. No, I'm not the jerk that they want me to be. Okay, now it's telling me I finish in front of A. Fernandez in the standings within 3 Grand Prix. Well, there's only 3 left, isn't there? 19, 20, 21. Oh, there's 4 left. So within 3 Grand Prix, I want to actually exit so I can look up. I'll do the bike development in a minute. I want to be able to look up the oh, there it is. Right trigger. Live GP introduction to the editors. Career mode. Okay, I'm pretty sure this doesn't tell me. Define your career. MotoGP career, you can choose what type of rider you want to be at the start of a race cycle. Okay, select a goal that best fits your aspirations. You want to focus on developing every detail of the bike. Okay, so that makes it sound like it's bike development. A race for World Championship glory. So if I don't developing racing the bike, I don't get the reputation points that helps me win the championship? I have a feeling that this is not the arcade experience, that this is giving me 5 things here in order to, because I recognize the crown and like the diamond. But I don't recognize any others, but I think one of the other ones I might have had, but didn't recognize it. And is there a way to go back and see if I actually go into career mode? No, it doesn't show what I have. It tells me in text, but I get the mechanical thing. Finish whatever in the standings. 3. Okay, so that's the wrench and the other thing. This button. Okay, so that's one of the options I can choose, just the wrench. So that's bike development. And one of them's reputation, and the other one's something else, and then or individual relationship. And then there's 2 others maybe in the non-arcade mode, because you get more options in non-arcade mode. Okay, I don't know exactly what that is, but it makes it sound like I chose the bike development focused one. So my bike will get developed faster, which you would think would give me a better chance of winning a championship, because they'll have a better bike. But then with the adaptive AI, they'll probably adapt to that. A to go next. Turning point, yeah, that's the middle of the season. Away we go. You'll see invited to take part in special race-offs, which I hate. Status and reputation. Every placing will contribute to making yourself known inside the paddock. If you want to race for the most prestigious teams, increase your status and fulfill the objectives. Okay. Most prestigious teams, increase your status. And okay, so status is most prestige. Most prestige. If you want to race with the best teams, increase your status. So status / prestige decides what teams you're going to get contracts with, which is why that's more important than, in some ways, than bike development. And that's highlighting the guy in the middle. So maybe the next thing is going to highlight winner guys at the end? No. Market winner, especially World Championship bike and team preferences, but remember, you will have to convince them on and off the track that you are the right choice for their ambitions. Okay. That's the market window in the middle. You can change teams. You got a chance to change teams. Your rival skills develop dynamically every season. As you can see in the performance, entering the paddock can tune your world. Your rival's skill develop dynamically every season. Okay, I don't necessarily understand what that means. You know, it'd be nice if they showed you the pictures for all of these. Why do you only see the picture for the one in front of you? Riders' market activity will radically change the situation in MotoGP and the other categories. Promotions and seat switches make every season different from the other ones. What? I have a feeling that's not in the arcade experience. I don't know. Well, I want to get a practice in, at least a little bit of practice, for the next race. Let's see if we can do that. It's gonna be a long. Oh, I got to do this too. I want to see where my bike is at. Okay, it still needs engine power, controlled fuel, and stability. Okay. Hi, all. Based on your feedback, we're working on a new version of the engine that you'll be able to try out in the next set of tests. But how was it doing during your last test? I actually can't try out. My bike's great, but I can't. My bike's great, but I can't wait to try out the new version of the engine. I think there's still room for improvement in some areas. Well, yeah, you didn't. Did they finish the engine balance? Oh, now see, now they're asking me, can I go back? What does stiff to ride mean? Is that handling or is that... Oh, crap. I wanted to keep on the engine power. Can I go back? Yes. Okay. My bike's great, but I can't wait to try out the new version of the engine. I guess that's what I'm supposed to choose. Okay. Ugh. Well, it's still not up there. It still hasn't been upgraded. Oh, okay. Frustrated. I get frustrated when it's not clear to me how things work. And I can't figure them out when I'm not, before I put 100 hours in, and I'm just streaming a blind playthrough. And I don't want to watch 100 hours of somebody else play to figure it out. And I don't want to go to a wiki that hasn't been written yet. It had been written. All right. 36 minutes. If I do 20 minutes of practice, that's going to be too long. So instead, I will end this stream by just doing a free race. Let me actually do it on the course that I'm on. What course am I going to be on? Australian Motorcycle Grand Prix. Australian Motorcycle Grand Prix. Okay, that's all it says. Yes. No, where is it? Is it here? Yes. Grand Prix. Single race. Tracks. Whatever the Australian one is, I take it. Australian Motorcycle Grand Prix. Yes, that. And I will do just a 25% race. So you kind of do different weather conditions, but I'll just leave it clear. And yes, me is the rider. Oh, I'm practicing with the green bike that I would like to be able to drive. I don't think the race setting changes. Oh, that's just the 5% of it then. So I'll actually get a couple laps into practice this course, but with a different bike, which is okay, because when I practice on my own, I like to drive that green bike that I covet. I picked the one I started because it was almost green. It was yellow. It had some green on it. And it was a Honda, and I like driving the Hondas. And I thought KTM only made dirt bikes, but maybe I want the KTM. I don't know. And when I go to Moto2, I'm going to be very disappointed. There are no green bikes in Moto2. Sadly. I don't know what they have against green. Like 5 laps. See how nice and green they are? See how green it is? My number doesn't show up as well. I can look at that. Custom numbers. I did, made a green helmet. All this other stuff. I made my own custom helmet and published it online. Put it online for which was not easy, but I just did grab like some pattern that was green, like kind of like a camouflage pattern, but was like just green and yellow. And then I go splotch that all over, use that texture and splotch it all over. You can splotch on the front, each side and the front and the back or whatever. And so there's seams there, but you can't tell the seams because it's like a camo, and the little sections on it are has diamond sections and stuff. So if there's a flat section on it, it doesn't look like it's, it's just a different geometric diamond shape where the seam is as anyone else. You'd have to look at it very closely to see, all of the geometric diamond shapes along the seam end there. But anyway, that was for my small mini bike helmet, or off-road, or whatever they call it. But I'm not sure that matters, because I'm not sure I get that in my career. But I could do a mini bike race here, a race-off mini bike in practice, and I'd get to use. Or I could do multiplayer, since I published it. My 23 is online. It's online in such a way that I can, it's green on yellow, and I could make it green on, I could change the background color if I needed to. But I'm not sure what I would change it to. Or if I end up on a purple bike, I could change the green on purple, which might be nice. Or orange, green on orange. It's kind of a gold yellow anyway, I think. Obviously, I say purple bike. They're not all, I don't think there are any purple bikes, but they're not, that's just the basic color. There's stickers and stuff on them and other patterns on them. But this bike is mostly green with yellow trim, and so the green number and yellow trim works for me. I'm not doing so well, but I'm learning the track a little bit. Race direction, what did I do wrong? Oh look, I got a warning. Did I do an illegal pass? It isn't until the 5th warning that I'm supposed to take a long lap, so I don't care. Why do I care? Trying to focus now. I was really trying to focus during the last lap of that last race. The last lap and a half or so to get and maintain my lead. I'm pretty happy about winning that race. I was afraid that the AI was never going to let me win again. And I beat the guy I was supposed to beat. Oh no, that's bad. Fall off, then I can reset. I won't purposely fall off, but if I do fall, I'll reset. I'll rewind. Oh, what did I do wrong now? An irregular overtake just because I gained a position when I was driving in the dirt? That's an illegal overtake? Okay. Oh, okay. That definitely was illegal. I admit, that was illegal. What am I up to? 2 warnings? Okay, I got 2 to spare. Yes, it's not like the race stewards are, you know, asleep. They do enforce the most egregious things, but all you get is a warning, even for the most egregious act. And then you do need to get 5 on your 5th warning. Then they'll finally start to actually penalize you. I don't know how egregious it has to be for them to. I think there are some things, like if you drive backwards on the race course, then, you know, they'll DQ you without just a warning. Maybe they just turn your bike around. You get to keep going with a warning. I don't know. I think there is, I'd have to look again, but I think there is an option that says, that explains what each level of enforcement is, and the lightest level of enforcement is, you know, only the most egregious acts will cause whatever. But if it only causes warnings, I don't know if that's clear. Oh, did I? No, I probably just still on. My voice just crackled a little. Oh, okay, good. I get to rewind that one. No, I'm gonna fall off again. Please fall off again. I didn't rewind it far enough back. Uh-oh, now I'll fall off. No, I'm not. I'm trying to fall off so I can rewind. I'm not gonna be able to rewind back far enough. I accidentally hit the button before I wanted to. I accidentally hit the button when I was nowhere near where I wanted to restart. Well, that's fine. I did it right. I only rewound after falling off. Just because I accidentally rewound doesn't mean I should be penalized. Accidentally restarted doesn't mean I should be penalized. Now, I did say, true, that I won't rewind, that I won't intentionally fall off to give myself the ability to rewind. I did say that, but I've also said that half of the stuff I say isn't true, and you get to guess which half. Well, I guess I've revealed that that half is part of it. It's just a practice race. It means nothing, so I didn't feel bad at all. Falling off. I don't really even know what position I'm in. I'm not even paying attention. Well, now I have to look. 5th. I know I wasn't in 1st. On the last lap, wrapping up this section of the stream. Also, I think this is the last section of the stream, so once I finish this race, I'll say goodbye to YouTube. Twitch, though, I'm going to find someone to raid. I'm almost always going to find someone to raid on Saturdays. So if you're watching this live, please stick around. And I'll also look to see if there's any chat on this. Yeah, I'll raid somebody, so stick around. But for those of you watching on YouTube, as soon as we end this race, I'll go through all the post-race stuff, watch my driver not celebrate because I'm not in pole position. And, oh, maybe, there's still a chance. There's still a chance. There's definitely a chance. Oh, look at this, look at this. Look at this, second. Not enough time to get first. I don't think. No, almost. I was catching up to first. I should have drafted a little bit, started drafting a little bit earlier. Yay! Oh, but they don't get the celebration. You don't get to see the Parc Fermé, the May Memorial Park. Okay, well, I get absolutely nothing for that. Oh no, I do get it! Yay! Well, watch this. It's not as good as the first place celebration, but it's still a celebration. I'm stalling because I'm not up to 50 minutes yet. I want to keep my episodes between 50 and 55 minutes long. Hugs all around. Hugs all around. No jumping up and down. She jumps up and down coming first. And yes, I picked a female avatar, as I almost always do in my games. Don't know if anyone keeps statistics on that. Wouldn't be surprised if they do. And so it's my way of promoting more women in gaming, both represented and playing. Anyway, so back at the menu means it's time to sign off. If you're watching on Twitch, once again, as I said, stick around. I'll be back. No, I'm not going to be back. I'm ending the stream, but if you're on Twitch, stick around for a raid. I'll find someone to raid. If you're on YouTube, that is going to be it for this YouTube episode. The next episode will be the next weekend, Saturday, Sunday, starting at 6 p.m. U.S. Central Time, which is Iowa time, Minnesota time, where I actually live if you want, but it's U.S. Central Time, which is almost always midnight in the UK, and almost never noon the next day in New Zealand, though it is plus or minus an hour, depending on the time of year, thanks to Daylight Savings Time. And thanks to all of you, great segue, for watching. Twitch rating coming, YouTube. I hope you have a great afternoon, great evening, great night, great whenever until I see you again, including the morning. And don't forget, wherever you end up going, on the road or in life, be sure to enjoy the drive. All right, Twitch, stand by for raid. YouTube, for you, I'm out of here. Bye-bye.